Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
So speaking of YouTube redesign, what do y'all think? If you have the redesign, I seem to have it on a couple of machines, not the one that I'm, looking at right now, the one sitting in front of the camera's lens. The new design for YouTube, long overdue. I mean, some spit and polish. I think they left some spit in corners, but I'm sure they'll get to cleaning up. Google over the past year has been evolving its design, and pretty soon they're about to unleash a new design, and specifically, the use of the bar. You've probably seen the Google bar runs across the top. If you go to Google or Gmail or Google Plus or any one of the Google tools, you'll likely see an updated bar real soon. And here's the thing. OX14JF says it's not intuitive. Now, he's either referring to the YouTube layout or the new Google layout. And specifically, this new redesign could be a big mistake. Some people really don't like it, and we've gone in further talking about why this is a big mistake. People don't like change. I relate the story, and it's a funny story, but my parents use Google, and as do most parents these days. They pull up the web browser. I think it was this is a few years ago. They pull it up, and it would be like one of the default home pages that comes with the computer, like a Yahoo or an MSN or something like that. My mom would go to the search box inside the web page, type in Google, go to google.com or get redirected, and then type in the query on google.com. So she was just doing it the long way. And so I thought I'd be helpful and say, well, here, why don't we just set your homepage to Google? And it freaked her out. She said, no. And I said, but that's what you're doing anyway. She did not like change. And with Google making so many changes, this could be a bad thing. Now, I don't know if you would necessarily quit Google or YouTube because you didn't like the layout. And as, let's see here, it looks like P. Bonnet 1963 says, Chris, you can hack the new Google menu and see it already. As a matter of fact, we have those instructions for you. I don't know what they are. Off the top of my head, I haven't memorized everything. I can memorize certain things, like my name. I don't even know if I know my own phone number anymore. I just have it programmed in here. People call me. They apparently know my phone number. I am very open to change, but not change for change's sake or change's sake. Oh, the joys of doing live video. You can't go back and correct exactly what I just missaid. Missaid? That's not even a word. So, the idea behind it, I'm trying to catch the comments here. It's difficult to have a service out there that you know and love and to push it forward so that other people can discover more about what's already there. And I think that's what Google is trying to do. And to their credit, Google's got a lot of things going on. And it can be kind of not difficult to navigate the Google services, but I'm certainly open to getting to things quicker. The issue has been, now Google's got how many billions of services? Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but instead of just being able to one click away from Gmail, Docs, etc., now it's a drop-down menu, kind of like a start menu of sorts, if you don't mind me borrowing that paradigm. And this is also important to note, as we're doing this video live, Way2Game87 says, remember how Facebook got redesigned? Some people didn't like it either. Initially, there's pushback, but eventually, you just kind of get used to it, like everything else. And so, even though it's not as quick and easy to get to a one-click Gmail, you got to click the menu and then click, I think that's going to be, probably the biggest hurdle that people are going to have to overcome if Google doesn't correct this in any capacity. I actually like less clutter on a web page, so it's fine for me to have the services buried one click away. It's right there, so you can try it if you want. Whether you like it or not, it seems to be coming down the pike. So the YouTube site has changed. Google services have changed, at least the way they look and feel. They're not perfect yet. Google's never really wowed me with anything they've done in terms of design. They've even updated maps recently. I don't know if you caught that, but now you can use, I think, WebGL to load maps. Although I didn't find WebGL to load the maps that much quicker. It's okay. Political Clown says, Facebook changes weekly, it feels like. Lol. That's true. It was nice when I opened it up and it was already there, says Racing Jason. And like I said, I think that's the biggest shortcoming. So, on the YouTube front, do you like the new design or not? On the Google front, do you like what they're about to do? And if not, what suggestions would you make to Google? I mean, I think they are listening. They've got the new provide feedback link in the bottom of the page on YouTube now. They've had it on Google+, and I'd imagine it's going to be everywhere else too. So they're listening. They're watching for any kind of bugs. And as Noe Hillel reminds us, remember, Google equals YouTube. Derek Weiland says Google might be trying to make it more for the people who have Chromebooks. Makes sense since they will want their own or have their own variant for an OS. Not about quick. And let's see here. I'm trying to catch these usernames quickly. Alexandrov says, not about quick. It's about nice looks. Aesthetic goes a long way. But will there be too much of a trade-off? We kind of look deeper, think about it a little bit, and it seems that Kelly might be quitting Google. I mean, she doesn't work for Google necessarily. She may be binging things at some point in the near future. We shall see.